What's good, everybody? Man, it's your boy Jay in the building. We is back again with another video. Now, before we get this video started, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys share this video. Alright, so we got some MEAC football to get to, man. The first game we are going to watch today, we got Norfolk State versus Morgan State. Now, I saw the score. It went into overtime, and I saw who won by 1.2. Whew, we gotta see how this whole thing went down, man. So let's go ahead and get this thing started.
Definitely
right quick.
get the ball
Morgan
out
State.
deep down the field.
Let's get it.
So Deuce makes his fourth start of the season, and they start things on the ground, and that is Jason Collins running the go. Let's see what Morgan State could do with it. Second and 10.
I'm just
Deuce
glad Morgan State scored over 20 points.
Colin things as
That's what I'm happy
and that
about.
Is Jason Collins with a run as a flag comes in as he gets across
the football.
That's all I'm happy about.
Often the key to success for both teams.
So after the penalty, Deuce is going to look to run the football. The ball is on the turf,
and
it is recovered by Norfolk State.
Turnover
they have
already?
the turnover, and the fumbles the football and gets Norfolk State in great position to start things off.
Ooh.
A handoff to King up the middle. King fires ahead for 9 yards. This season,
how's everybody doing
Norfolk
this
State,
morning? How's everybody doing today, man? I hope everybody
with surgery and
doing
he'll miss the
right,
year. This time, King gets the handoff, but Morgan State there to blow it up. A tackle
Woo,
for
I got
loss,
a
2-yard
birthday
loss.
in a
Record
few
crowd
weeks.
for
Yes,
homecoming.
sir.
They beat Howard by 1.
Yeah.
Handoff to King, and he goes nowhere. Tackled immediately and loses a couple more yards. 9 on field goals. His longest is a 45-yarder in the North Carolina Central game. Here's the 45-yard field goal attempt. The kick is up, and the kick is good for Wilcox. And the Spartans start first. Teams played well enough to win, but the offense just sputtered out. Deuce Taylor gets the start instead of Taj Smith. They give the ball to Andre Crawley, who gets the carry. Crawley gets across to the 12-yard this series. They won 11 in a row at one point in this series. Morgan State trying to run the football, and they give it to Jason Collins Jr., who gets across. It's right up. We haven't seen him in a couple of weeks. He was injured and has not played in the last couple of games for Morgan State. Right back to Jason
Not a
Collins
game
Jr.,
that's going to go by where Morgan State
about a
don't
yard and
run
a
the ball
half.
first down. They
Man,
do it
made
every
the stop.
drive.
It's going to be that type of physical game, as you said, Czar. That's what it's turning into. Little play action. Deuce with his first pass has a man open across the middle, across the 40 down to the 41-yard line. An 18-yard pickup for the Morgan State Bears, and they have the football at their 41-yard line.
Like always.
Handoff straight ahead up the middle. Across the 40. Bears have been very good this year on third downs. Top in the conference on third downs in conversions. Handoff this time to Miles Myree in the backfield. Gets right to midfield. Clintine, second least in penalties in the conference. Pulled it out, hit his tight end Lowell. Lowell has a first down and much more. There goes Lowell down the far sideline, all the way down to the 24-yard line. The tight end in the loss to North Carolina Central. So the Bears are moving the football down 3-0. Collins gets hit hard in the backfield and loses a yard or two. Smith comes up.
Defensive ball club for Norfolk State.
Second down for the Bears as they're approaching the red zone. Hand off to Collins, who's now inside the red zone, gets down to the 18-yard line. And for Morgan State,
who each of these teams got.
They did a good job this year. 8 drives where they had 10 or plus.
Oh wow! Right behind
play drives. Incomplete pass. Trying to get it. New place kicker. Field goal kicker in for Morgan State. As he tries to knock through this field goal from 25 yards in the game. King gets the handoff again. Across the 35-yard line to the 36.
Right, so
he has it in the MEAC conference.
Morgan State got
first down for Norfolk State. King gets another carry. Caught in the backfield this time for a tackle for a loss. That's the third tackle.
Probably is a big reason why they felt comfortable not pushing Hunter out there on the field.
So second and
good
12.
move,
Keep
boy.
it on the ground.
Good move.
Across the 45-yard line, and that'll be, depending on the spot, it is good enough for. Daniels to throw it to the outside, and well played.
Good tackle.
Not even a yard. 34 catches this season here at Norfolk State. In the top 5 in the conference. They air it out downfield with a big play and a big reception.
Okay.
You run it, you run it, you run it. Position in the red zone.
He had to throw that out a little bit, man. Like, you got to throw that just a little bit.
They run it.
Like the receiver had
You talked about it already,
stop his momentum.
And Coach Odom's talked about Norfolk State 10 of 18. Dead last in the MEAC when they're getting to the red zone. And Evans is stacked up by a host of Bears. He got to the 15-yard line. So a contrast playing out here for Norfolk and Morgan.
King.
Handoff. Goes to King. And he dodges his way for a first down. It's going to be a 1st and goal
6-2
for
again,
Norfolk's down of the day. King gets it back.
King
Pushes the pile forward, but is stopped at about the 2-yard line by the Morgan State defense. Looks like they might push Daniels towards the end zone, and they do.
The tush push.
Daniels gets a push towards the goal line, and he's short.
Little Spartan wedge right there. There's a technique to
a little different. They're going to try to push Daniels across
the
goal line. Bro. Were they successful?
I think he got in.
They have to wait for the call. No signal yet of a touchdown. And now, touchdown.
It looked like he got in.
Norfolk State came in late, but Daniels got across the goal line, and the Spartans put 6 points on the board.
Most of his with both programs, to be honest.
J.J. Davis in the game now. Play action to him. Deuce Taylor being chased, and he's sacked, and he lost the football. It's picked up, and it is scooped. Heading to the end zone. It'll be a defensive touchdown for Norfolk State. A scoop and score. Daylon Long was there and scoops it up. And
that was wild, man.
Deuce Taylor has 2 fumbles, and J.J. Davis has his first carry against his old team. Gets across the 30 to the 31-yard line, 17-3. Defensive touchdown for the Spartans. The sack, and then the scoop and the score, and another fumble. Does Norfolk have it again? Could this be the 3rd? It is. Norfolk State falls on the play. 3 fumbles in the first half.
Wow.
And this is one of those situations where a quarterback and the running sideline to see if there's communication in there.
That's wild.
Between Deuce and J.J. Davis.
The completion to Jones. Jones takes the ball for a pickup about 6 yards. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 4 after the completion.
Helping out your defense at all.
To indicate.
The pass, wide open, touchdown. Jones with his 4th touchdown catch of the season. Daniels to Jones. Daniels touchdown pass number 7. And the Spartans
under center.
See last week's starter, Todd Smith. See what he can do. Hands the ball off to J.J. Davis, who gets a couple of yards.
And they still got no overtime, huh?
Todd Smith comes in. Andre Crawley in motion. Smith looking for Andre Crawley, has the catch, and just a couple of yards, well defended. Out on the was banged up a little bit in the Ohio game. His last action before last week was in the Lynchburg game. Smith fires and has the completion across the 40-yard line, and that'll be a Morgan State 13-yard pickup to JoJo Kinnerly, and they go quick to the outside and a completion and knocked out of bounds. So the tempo was also picked now for Taj Smith, who just entered the game, replacing Deuce Taylor. J.J. Davis gets it around the outside.
They took Deuce Taylor out quickly.
Gets out of bounds.
This is probably
you're not even going to finish the first half, so they take you out now. Just go.
Smith's going to run it.
Go ahead. Yep.
Has the first down and a good pickup. He's down 24-3. They need their offense to get going. J.J. Davis in the backfield. Play action to him. And the pass is batted up in the air. Trying to get it to 2nd and 10 for the Bears.
Smith is ran right into him. Ran right into him.
Top of the conference in 3rd down conversions. They need a first down here to keep the offense on the field. Smith, time to throw. Has the completion.
First down.
Down across the 20. J.J. Davis made the catch down to the 9th afternoon.
Oh, damn. Still
big one here for them. 4th and short for the Bears. Handoff, J.J. Davis plows his way, and that'll be should be enough for a first down with his momentum going forward. In zone last week, they were 1 for 1 in the red zone. They only scored 1 touchdown, but where they were in the red zone last week against North Carolina Central, they put 7 on the board. J.J. Davis takes the pass out of the backfield and gets to the 15-yard line. They got 3 turnovers have turned into 17 points for the Spartans. Smith, time to throw, fires to the end zone and incomplete.
Almost. Damn.
Taj Smith, this is the first offensive series that he's played in. Came in off the bench, has the completion down to the 5-yard line. And that is JoJo Kinnerly. They go back to him and they have the ball score. And it turned the other turnovers into points as well. Morgan State looking for their first touchdown of the day. Handoff goes nowhere to Myrie as he's tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Collins and Myrie standing next to Smith in the backfield. And Smith pulls it out. He's going to run the football towards the goal line. Smith is just short. Down to over the last couple of years. Little pitch out to Jason Collins Jr., who gets his way into the end zone for the touchdown and the score. That is the 5th. 24-10 lead for the Spartans. Daniels has the completion to the 40-yard line. And that's a pickup of forward. Looking to make it 2 wins in a row, but still a lot of football to play here. Play action. Daniels has the football and now running. Ends up getting pushed out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
What I was going to say.
Back away from becoming the all-time sack leader in Morgan State. He had a huge game last week against North Carolina Central, but we haven't really called his name at all today. Handoff given to Evans, who gets across the 45 to the
full versatile, man. He could play anywhere across the defensive line.
First punt of the day for Noah Tracy.
Nice. Uh-oh. Return.
Tracy only had 1 punt last week, and here's an opportunity for a return. That is Leatherberry. He's one of the top returners in the MEAC. The penalty marker is down. Long return for Leatherberry inside the 20-yard line, but 2 penalty markers down after the return. He's 80 yards. Leatherberry, one of the top punt returners this year in the MEAC. Smith gets it out to Jason Collins Jr., who makes a man miss. Collins Jr. still on his feet.
Come on, then.
And nearly gets to the 15.
Kind of spraying guys to the side, allowed him to get that big gain.
23-yard pickup.
Got back active.
The handoff here, tackled just getting back to the line of scrimmage. Different teams are. It's that simple. Stop fumbling the ball, we'll be fine, right? That's what coach is saying to his players. JoJo Kinnerly's been busy today. Another catch for him. Has fixed their troubles on 3rd downs this season. They're pretty good on 3rd down this year. Top in the conference. A little reverse.
He want to throw it.
He can throw it, and he does. Touchdown, Morgan State. We've seen that play before. Goes back to Taj Smith.
We like that. Okay.
30,000 people.
He missed the extra point, though.
At Norfolk State for homecoming. There's King, big run. King breaks one. 15-yard pickup for King. For Kayvon King, one of the top rushers in the MEAC. King gets the handoff and goes straight ahead.
Along the offensive line.
We'll also take a look at the first half stats and statistically how the first half played out as well. King gets the handoff and gets the line of scrimmage, and that is it. He runs into big number 0, Elijah Williams, agent 0.
On this momentum that we saw Morgan build up toward the back end of the first half.
Emory 2 of 4 on 3rd downs. Norfolk in the first half. Big 3rd down for them. Fires and incomplete. Ball was a little too high for Mitchell. Make his 2nd punt of the game. Averages about 39 yards a boot. Leatherberry comes back and gets it at the 12-yard line. Leatherberry had a big return before. Leatherberry waits for some blocks, explodes across the 40 to the 45-yard line, and nearly gets to midfield. Another great return by in the MEAC Conference. So the Bears scored on their last 2 offensive drives, led by Taj Smith. Jason Collins Jr. across midfield to the 48-yard line. And let's take a look at the first.
They didn't make any mistakes. That's why they had the lead.
Smith throws it, airs it out. Down the field he goes. Incomplete. He was looking for JoJo Kinnerly and ran out of the season. That was in the Towson game. That was a 74-yard touchdown in the battle for Greater Baltimore. 3rd and 5 for the Bears. Smith's pass complete to Andre Crawley, who has the first down. Penalty. Morgan State was 4 of 7 on 3rd down conversions in the first half. Smith has the completion on the sideline to Leatherberry, but it goes nowhere, and he gets out of bounds after making the catch. 4th down coming up.
You ain't going for that.
Helping him get to 24. Morgan State came back in the second quarter. Evans pushing the pile.
Still
across the 15-yard line to the 16. This 1-2 punch. 2 kids from Chesapeake, Virginia are playing. Coach Odoms feels that's who's going to win the game when it comes to the 4th quarter. This time it's King. Good job by Morgan State's defense. Able to track him down at the line of scrimmage.
Right back to it as he up in the center for a sneak.
Daniels will try to push his way like he did on his touchdown run to get the first down, and he does, up to the 21-yard line. White gets the handoff. Gets swallowed up by the gray jerseys of the Bears.
Norfolk.
It's that physical running attack that Coach Odoms has been a trademark. Daniels pulls it out and keeps it himself. And gets up to the 25-yard line.
The clock out already.
You know, that's
play here for the Morgan defense.
Sack.
Big sack by the Morgan deep. The game last week by 1, and have a 24-16 lead here because of those 3 turnovers by the Bears. Bears have the football back. Running across midfield into Spartan territory is Miles. Bears defense.
Yeah, I don't think Morgan State caused her turnover yet.
Smith airs it out. Downfield he goes. In the hands and out of the hands of Andre Crawley.
That's a great throw right there.
That's a good throw. That's one of the better throws I've seen him make. Even though he didn't catch it.
Smith time to throw. Incomplete. Was looking for Andre Crawley.
At Norfolk State, get yourself out of your shadow, your own end zone.
Evans gets the handoff, and he gets the yards needed to push it forward across the 10, down to the 11 yards. Good run. Because eventually, when you keep doing it and keep doing it, you're going to break one for 20 or more yards. Evans hit the
never that.
tackle
Nothing.
for a loss.
Nothing.
The Bears defense swarming for a tackle for here late in the 3rd quarter. Play action. Daniels to throw. Airs it out. Down the field he goes. And incomplete.
He was so wide open.
He was going downfield looking for Thomas. A touchdown for 6.
Damn.
Tracy punting from his own end zone. Leatherberry, the dangerous punt returner, back, but it takes a bounce. Morgan bounce, so they'll have outstanding field position. They'll have the football.
A short punt.
Of getting half the field cut off because of your return game and punting units.
Smith out of the backfield to Miles Myrie. Myrie has the first down. And that moves the sticks for Morgan State as they're approaching the red zone. Norfolk State at over 100 yards last year for Morgan against his old team. JJ's the guy that turned it on in MEAC play. Had 2 100-yard games last year. The pass is complete towards the end zone. What do they call? Did he drop the football when he was reaching to go across the end zone? JoJo Kinnerly. And I think they're going to say
down on the right side. Keep an eye. Look at the right hand as he moves to the left side.
Now, how about the football crossing the plane?
So, but it won't matter if he dropped the football because Norfolk State recovered. So that's a bang play. I think his wrist may have hit the ground before or simultaneous as the ball coming out. So if it hit, then he's down right there inside the 1-yard line, and nothing else matters. But it did.
Homecoming down in Norfolk.
Yeah, he definitely down.
Morgan State. Run straight ahead.
He got it. Yep, he in.
Second effort gets him in for the touchdown. Morgan State Bears on the board. Miles Myrie tie this game at 24-all. Taj Smith will run it right side and then throw it to the back of the end zone and looking for the receiver.
Down 2 now.
this week for Morgan State. And Howard will welcome South Carolina State next week in Washington. King on the run, right side. King out of bounds at the 47-yard line.
You talked about being the side.
2-point lead. Daniels to throw, the play action. And
catch it.
Has the completion to Thomas. 12 yards and a first down for Norfolk, now in Morgan State territory.
Okay, come on.
Play action. Daniels.
Just run.
Go. The pocket, being chased and brought down after just a gain of 2 yards.
Kind of safety shallow.
Fourth quarter.
How they put him
See how it went down.
7-man in motion. They fake it to him. Daniels will keep it himself.
You had to hit somebody. You can't let both of them go. You got to hit somebody hard. That was free range right there.
3 of 8 on third downs for Norfolk. Daniels throws. Has the completion. Big play right there. For a touchdown.
It's the efficiency of when he's making these throws and the completions.
King gets to the 15-yard line on the first down carry.
You can see why.
They're only done a great job this season, just second fewest penalties in the MEAC this year. On the reverse is White. White gets it across the 20-yard line down to the 18, trying to use that speed of White.
One thing you won't see more than worse, they getting the field goal out of this series. They're trying to make the game pressure for Morgan State.
Wilcox already has a 45-yard field goal in this game, and they give the handoff to King.
I mean, he's been the score.
So when you're playing such a patient game like this.
Is season long, has not had a field goal blocked this year. Morgan has 4 blocks on the season.
And you spoke too soon. He spoke too soon. That's wild.
Touchdown.
He just said he ain't had a field goal block all year, and there you go. That is wild, dog. What?
Special teams.
Jaden Carter.
State has not had a kick blocked all season until just a few seconds ago.
Wild.
Morgan State will go for 2, their first lead of the afternoon. Smith gets the pass knocked down, and the 2-point conversion no good. But
man, they done took the lead on them.
Last 2 matchups between these 2 teams have been wild. Daniels, play action. Throws it and has the completion at the 45-yard line. And that's his top receiver, Jones, who has the catch. Jones, he was incredible in his couple of years he played at Lane College. Handoff to Evans, right up the middle, shy of the 40-yard line, down to the 41. Daniels play action, goes downfield.
That's pass interference.
There's a penalty marker, throwing it to Thomas.
Yeah, pass interference.
And on coverage was Pavard, who's going to be
You do it hella short, though.
Down to the Morgan State 26-yard line.
You're supposed to lead him down there.
Daniels play action again. Here comes some pressure. Williams chasing him and gets it out of bounds. Williams was a hair away from becoming the all-time sack leader. Morgan State defense needs him out there. Daniels, quick hitter, gets it to Jones. Jones gets a couple of yards and then tackled immediately. Daniels has the completion. Thompson with the catch. And gets to the 11-yard line and a first down.
An impressive answer for Norfolk State.
Jason Phillips, the new offensive coordinator in his first year with Norfolk State, calling the plays for the Spartans. Daniels pass. Caught for the touchdown. Daniels with a second passing touchdown. Jalen Daniels, I'm going to have like eight or nine college football players from all across the country.
Easily.
Hand off to Jason Collins, who got the start and ran pretty well in the first half. Collins. So if you Google him, look for the Norfolk State Daniels, and that's his stats for today. Dangerous.
Why would you even make that throw to begin with?
Into something good if they would have just had the right.
Don't even make that throw to begin with.
Number 15, A.J. Richardson for Norfolk State. Big third down. Smith has the completion at the 35-yard line. Going to be short of the first down as Leatherberry made the catch at the 6. King going to try to give him some extra room, and he is tackled for a loss by Elijah Williams. in the backfield. Agent Daniels standing in his own end zone. Hands the ball to King, who gets to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. So now a big 3rd and long. The all-time sack leader in Morgan State history. Daniels standing at the goal line, hands the ball to King. King runs right towards where Williams was and gets a couple of yards.
Jalen Daniels has been playing in the second half.
What special team stuff?
Here's the punt. Straight up in the air, Leatherberry has it at the 49. On the return, Leatherberry makes a man miss. Down the sidelines he goes. Special teams are special.
This dude
Leatherberry runs it back, but hold on. Is there any penalties on the field?
Might be a running into the kicker or roughing into the kicker.
So their normal punter, Noah Tracy, it's not.
And he
hurt.
And
it's
he
got to
hurt
be on the show tomorrow.
Off the field.
So Morgan State has the ball on the 45-yard line, down 31-28.
Yeah, that was a fantastic call, by the way, by you on the punt return touchdown.
And until Todd Smith came in. They send Crawley in motion, gets behind. Collins gets the handoff. Collins straight ahead up to the 40-yard line. What are you doing as a play improved on 3rd down this year? Oh, Crawley dropped the football. Turned and wanted to run upfield before catching it. And an incomplete pass to Andre Bears. Smith drops the football. Fumble number 4.
What?
And that could do it.
What the hell?
It cost Morgan State in the first quarter with 3 fumbles. 8 seconds to go till our 2-minute timeout. Thomas in motion to give it to King. King has running room up the middle. There goes King with his biggest run of the day. Explodes up to the 35-yard line.
Number 1, they're going to run it 3 times.
Daniels out of the shotgun and hands it to King. King sneaks his way up through. Pushes his way shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
And that's the first timeout.
Norfolk State. So now a 2nd and 6. Give to King. He's tackled in the backfield for a loss.
Those are the type of stops you need.
Since 2021. If they could hold on to this one. Daniels. Falls forward.
Now the purpose of me saying keep it if you're down.
With it. So they're not going to punt the football, of course, go for the field goal tries. What I meant. Daniels airs it out.
Oh, dang. So that was their field goal kicker, too.
So now Morgan State.
So he's their punter and field goal kicker.
Love the play call, love the shot play. Is actually
why you only have one kicker on the team?
1st and 10.
Y'all could have put this game away.
Smith gets it to
They only have
Jr.,
one kicker on the squad.
Gets out of bounds to stop the
oh my
run.
Lord!
Wanted his receiver to block at least one of the 2.
4 fumbles. They fumbled one.
Lord, my Jesus!
Possession. Smith, time to throw, and has the completion. Completion to Kinnerly. They need to get to the line of scrimmage and go Joe Kinnerly. 3rd down. Smith, plenty of time to throw the football.
Throw it away.
Has the completion to Joe Kinnerly, and that is a 1st down up the lead. Smith, the sophomore, gonna run it.
Ooh, hold on to the ball, dog.
And that's enough for a 1st down.
Hold on to the ball, please.
Morgan State.
Y'all been dropping the ball left and right.
And Taj Smith led them. Jason Collins Jr. gets the catch and run out of bounds. Of course, within that, Leatherberry goes in motion.
For 2 seconds.
Crawley with the catch.
Okay.
Crawley has the catch at the 30.
Offensive line is doing a solid job protecting their quarterback.
Morgan looking to come back and get a win here at home. Smith goes downfield as a man and incomplete. Overthrew his intended target, which was on the drive.
He don't make those like that.
Leatherberry in motion, then comes back. Smith calls for the football, and here we go. Smith gonna run it. Needs to get out of bounds, and he does. At the 29-yard line, shy of the first. Field goal kicker is injured, so they have a backup kicker who does have 1 field goal here today. Ball is batted in the air and knocked down. Incomplete pass will stop the clock. 4th down coming.
Well, and now you have to make that decision.
3-yard field goal attempt. Play clock winding down. Here's the snap. Here's the kick. The kick is up, and the kick is good! Wow!
Okay.
Backup kicker comes in and knocks it
that's
through
the backup
for the
kicker.
Oregon State Bears with 20 since 2021.
Overtime.
Oregon State.
Overtime.
First offensive opportunity. Smith goes to the end zone, wide open. Touchdown, Oregon State. Oh, so wide open.
Ooh. And that was the first throw he made.
They ran it earlier.
That's really the first throw he really made.
5-yard touchdown.
Like the first real good throw he made. Like,
here's the Spartans. They give it to King. King plows forward and gets 5 yards to the 20-yard line.
That was crazy.
They do what they do. The ride of
On the
MEAC
first play
football
of overtime.
continues. The ups, the downs. Play action. Here comes pressure. He's sacked by Elijah Williams, and he's the all-time sack leader. There he is, number 0. Agent Williams comes
the first.
He got him.
Here it is, 3rd and 19 for Norfolk State. They need a touchdown to extend this overtime. Big completion down to the 10-yard line. What a catch by Thomas, and the Spartans have a first.
Right here, you're going to see how the ball changes once he catches it, right? And boom, once he turns over, you see it come out on the other side. So you don't know if the tip of the ball hit the ground or if he was able to, if it was just moving while he was rolling. And this is another good angle because you're going to see the first part of the play. Boom, he catches it, and then the ball rolls off of him, but it doesn't hit the ground.
Oh yeah,
it moves on the body.
That's catch. That's a catch.
The ball kind of stuck to his frame, although it moved.
It never hit the ground. That's a catch. Yep.
Thomas on the reverse gets hit hard at the 6-yard line. Wow, did he get smacked.
Okay.
2nd and goal from the 6. Daniel's going to keep it. There's the play you wanted. Gets down to the 3-yard line.
Big call for that.
Either an extra point or a 2-point conversion.
Come on.
They snap it right to Evans. Evans is in for the score, so the direct snap to Evans, and he's in.
Hey, they played that perfectly because they ran this play earlier in the ball.
Stop, they win. If
they
the
really don't have a field
score,
kicker.
They win.
Oh, they saying,
here
fuck
we
it,
go.
let's go for it. Go
Daniels.
for it.
Back in the end zone, incomplete, and the Bears win in overtime. You gotta love the call by Coach Odoms. He rolled the dice.
Listen, hey, look. I like the call. I really do like the call, but listen, I didn't think they had another field goal kicker. Otherwise, they would have kicked it when they was up by 3. I don't know if they were just scared that he'll get blocked again, but I don't see why you wouldn't kick the field goal. But ultimately, Morgan's special teams is what led them to victory here. Like, them kick returns, dude having the short field, and then give credit to the offense for, give a credit period to Morgan State overcoming those 4 turnovers. And Morgan State ain't create not 1 turnover, and they still won. The fact that you lose the turnover battle by 4 and still win is ridiculous. I think Norfolk State choked. This was a choke job. The fact that you forced 4 turnovers and still didn't win this game is like, this should have been a blowout, if anything. But give credit to Morgan State for fighting. Absolutely fighting back. So give shout out to both of them.